guys, welcome back to another episode of Dad's in the Shed. Unfortunately we're not in the shed, and that's for good reason today. We're in the driveway because we're going to do some painting. As you've seen by the intro guys, the bonnet on the big GU behind me is looking a bit sad. These four-wheel drives are getting older and older and older. They're either going to rust away or fade away, and thank the Lord mine's fading away, so we can do something about it guys. So I thought I'd show you guys, I'm no painter by trade, but I thought I could show you a quick little easy DIY, how you can jazz up that bonnet or that faded panel, or do a few little touch-up paint repairs to make your 4B look a bit better. So show you the products that I'm using guys, but it's come to about $100, so hopefully you can jazz this bonnet up, make it look a lot better. It's not going to be a professional job, but it's going to look top-notch, make the bonnet look better for $100. So nice little cheap paint job, keep the GU looking. So stay along guys. We're going to start sanding it down, so we've got to get off all that rough scale clear coat and make it nice and smooth. Throw down some etch primer, and then yeah, I'll show you each step as I go guys. I'm obviously learning as well because I'm not too experienced in the paint department, but we're going to learn together guys, so stay tuned and let's get it painted. Alrighty guys, so what I'm using guys is I've gone down to my local Super Cheap, and I've got the factory colour mixed up. So pre-buy, I think they're about 25 bucks a can or something like that. I've went the 2 cans because I've got a little bit more than the bonnet to do. But yeah, so that's the base coat that's been mixed up in Nissan green. I've then got some etch primer, which I'm going to lay down guys, so we want to make sure the paint's going to stick. Some areas I am going back down to bare metal, so you want a little bit of etch primer to make sure that that is going to stick. Once she's all done guys, I'm going to put some clear coat over the top, so acrylic clear coat, and yeah, that's the products behind me guys. I've got my little DA sander, so a little hand jobby, air operated, and then I've got some sanding discs. So I'm going to go with an 800, something that's not so aggressive. I'm going to go 800, then 1000, then 2000, then start putting down the edge primer. Probably let that dry, and then just quickly go over it again with a light sand, and then start applying the base. But before we can paint guys, we've got to get it prepped, so I'm going to get stuck into this guys. I'm going to fire up the noisy compressor, probably time lapse that, and yeah, let's get this thing sanded back. So you see that we're about halfway through, and up you can see that dust. There's a bit going on. I'm going to have to hand sand some of this, but I mean, what can you do? Now, don't critique me guys, I am just doing a bit of a rough job. It's not going to be 110, but I'm going to give it 100. So thought I'd mention guys, while we're halfway through sanding, having a bit of a break, the car next year guys is getting raptored, so it's going to get raptored in the factory colour, which is this green. So I'm not too concerned. I just want to make it look better than what it is, make sure the coppers don't take a second look at me. So yeah, just going to try tidy it up guys. So we're halfway through, let's keep going. We'll get it sanded today guys, and we're going to paint tomorrow. It's a bit hot out at the moment, so I can really feel that the bonnet is a bit hot, and it's probably not ideal for painting. So keep sanding, and we'll pick up the painting side of it, masking up tomorrow. So let's go. Righto guys, so I'm going to finish the last little bit off by hand. I'm then going to blow it off. I'm going to wash the front of the car. You're probably wondering why I haven't taken the bonnet off yet. It's my beautiful wife. She's going to get her hair done, so I'm on dad duties today, so I've got to do the school run. So tomorrow guys, I'll pick back up on this, and we'll rip the bonnet off, and then we'll start laying some primer, start laying some paint, see what we get. Hopefully it's better than what it was. Let's go. Righto guys, welcome back. Day number 2 on the $100 bonnet respray job. So I've got to get the bonnet off, guys. I'm going to unfortunately have to do that by myself, so I'm going to time lapse that. You still will see me struggle. It's not ideal. I don't want to be putting it back on by myself to damage hopefully the nice paintwork, but yeah, I'll just take my time. I'm going to actually rest it on the wheelie bins. That's what I'm going to paint the bonnet on. So just using what we got, that's what I got, so that's how we're going to roll. So yeah, let's get the bonnet off and try not to die. Let's go. Alrighty guys, so the bonnet is off. I don't know if you've seen the struggle, but if you do suffer from a sore back, that is the perfect exercise to do. It's on the wheelie bins, guys. What I'm going to do is I'm going to sand the scoop, because that was previously painted. I'm just going to rough it up a little bit, and then I'm going to hand sand the areas that I need to. We'll shoot some primer. I'll then sand the primer so it's nice and smooth. Then we'll shoot some colour, shoot some clear, and we'll let it dry, and hopefully I haven't mucked it up. So let's go. Alright guys, so that's the last of the sanding. That's all I'm really gonna do. So I'm gonna bang some primer on now, guys. I'll whack the GoPro on my head. Don't judge me, I'm not a painter. I'm learning as I go as well. So smash me in the comments section for everything I've done wrong. But I'm having a crack, guys, and that's what it's all about. I reckon I can make this look better, so that's what we're doing. So lay some primer, then I'll lightly sand where I've primed. Then we'll start smashing on the old Hulk green, and it should be a good time. Let's go. Righto guys, so primer's on. I'm going to let that dry, and then I'm going to crack into just a light 2000 sand just to smooth it off any little bit of shit that's flying around, because it's bloody windy today. I'm just going to smooth out, and then we'll shoot the colour. So it's coffee time, so I'm going to have a coffee, let it dry, get the 2000 on it, and then let's start putting some green down. So let's go. Righto guys, so I'm just going to go by hand with 2000 just to smooth it off, and then yeah, it's dried nicely. I'm happy with that. So smooth it off, and then we'll get wax and grease, and then we'll shoot some colours. So let's go. Alright guys, so I've lightly sanded it. I've now got my base coat, given it a really good shake. So I'll lay down some paint. I'm not going to go, I don't want to see it perfect straight away, so lay a couple of nice even coats, and yeah, just build it up to something that I'm happy with, and then we'll clear it. But yeah, that's what I'm using, guys. Old Super Chief have mixed up the factory Nissan green. So let's have a crack, eh? Alrighty guys, so the colour's on and I think it looks pretty smick for a bloody rattle can job. So beauty of it guys is they spray pretty good. So obviously my first coat was bloody uneven and shit house, and I sort of got into my groove and got it laid down pretty smoothly on the second coat. So yeah, I'm gonna let it dry for another 10 and then I'm gonna get some clear coat on it, and then how good. But I mean, the haters are gonna hate, but I think this looks bloody 100 times better than what it was. That's all I was going for. Next year I'll be getting sanded again and she'll be getting the Raptor, but for now keeps the cops looking the other way, which is what I really wanted. So yeah, keeps the old girl looking good. So I'll clear coat it guys, which you'll see, and then we'll let it dry, and then we'll get it back on the car and we'll get some B-roll shots. Everyone loves the B-roll shots, and yeah, Bob's your uncle, which he is, and Fanny's your aunt. Let's go. Righto guys, so that's a clear coat I'm using, just an acrylic clear coat. I'm going to go 2 coats of that. I've shaken it really well. Hopefully that makes it, gives it that shine. It's going to stick out like dog balls because the rest of the car looks a little faded, but anyway, we'll attack that as we go. But let's get the clear coat down guys so we can let it dry, and then yeah, get it on the car. Alright guys, so that's it. The clear's on. I'm going to leave that for a few days, and then I'm going to lightly sand it and buff it. But watch me struggle now, try to fit this bonnet ball myself. I've actually got to go out this afternoon, so it's hard to ring in a mate on a Sunday. They're all out drinking piss, so good luck to them. So I'm going to struggle to get this bonnet on guys, get it bolted up. I'll show you a couple of shots guys, and then we'll probably leave the episode here. And you'll see it when I'm out on the tracks how good it looks. I think for a rattle can paint job it's come up bloody banger. So we'll fit it guys, then I'll sign out, and yeah, let's go. The struggle is about to start now. Righto guys, so the bonnet is on. The struggle was real. Try not to do that by yourself. That was shithouse, but got the bolts in, got it started, nothing got scratched, so dream result. So I'm going to leave that episode here guys. I hope you learned something. I sure hell did. For $100 guys, I think it's turned out bloody ripper. So if you want to do something like that to your four-wheel drive, I hope there's some tips and tricks, and you've seen how I did it. I'm just a bloody pleb mechanic and I managed to paint a bonnet, so there you go. So thanks for watching guys. Please like and subscribe. Get your merch guys. dadsandlads.bigcartel.com. Got some new designs out, so check us out guys, support us, and yeah, see you on the next one.